It's a vibe on Lava Lounge.
I've got Ben and Chizoba with me in the studio. Hello.
Hi.
I mean, I knew you were tall, but you look like how tall are you, Ben?
I'm not that tall. I'm just 6'3".
Just 6'3".
I'm just 6'3".
Until you're like a giant for your tall. Chizoba, you look so good. How are you?
Thank you. I'm fine. Doing really well.
Way better than I saw you when you were evicted, though. Yeah. You feel good? You cried and stayed. So people have been saying it. I think it was when they showed highlight. And then you got emotional. And I was like, oh. But does it make it easier that you guys, not like it's good to be evicted, but I mean you stayed a couple of weeks in the house. Does it make it easier that you're doing this together, you and Ben?
Yes, it makes it way easier that I'm doing it with him. I'm not happy he's out of the house, but I'm also glad that he's beside me. So.
Yeah. What about you, Ben? Did you see it coming? Because you came out first.
So you're in disguise of my village. no, because you're in disguise. You're saying you're not happy, but you're happy I'm staying beside you.
I'm not happy you're out, but I'm glad you're beside me.
I don't want to be beside you. Leave me. I know. So for me, I was actually really worried about her. So when I came out first, I'm like, hey, no matter when they go evict you, you go come outside, come meet me. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So me, I was just thinking, what if she has gone first? Because I know the way Chizoba can be. She's, this, she can be emotional and all of that. How she go and then she no can be Lagos babe again too. She's Abuja girl and so I was thinking about. So when I just come out, I say, okay, good. No, I see I never even spend 10 minutes. See they mic me. I don't see one madam where they come from. They don't even wait. You understand? I'm like, because they didn't allow me to check the TV, so I didn't even know that she was coming. I just see one madam with her face don't swell up. I say, what's happen? I want to say, what's happen? Well, it is what it is. But I'm happy that she's here. Because me, regardless, one thing about me is I'm always literally invested in people's stuff, like seeing people really okay than even more than myself. Do you understand? So, because if it was me, I should have done it myself. Because me, I don't send.
You'd have handled it like a G.
So yeah.
Also, because I feel like you kind of were expecting it. I think in like the last 2 weeks or maybe 3, you've been it could happen, maybe not. So I think it probably was easier.
Yeah, it was easier for me. It was very easy for me because I always expect it was. So I don't put my hopes in anything. So if it comes, it comes. If it does not, it does not. So it was just my own calculations. I calculated with the fact that the only people left in the house, I was the only one at bottom 4 that I've been in bottom 4. The rest, so I'm like, okay, since they don't come out everybody with the bottom 4, I'm like saying that so when them radicals were still in the house, even in as much as they are my friends, that week I said, you see there, no worry. Radicals still there because them they've been in bottom 4 every time, and then I'm like, so I was not really people. When he bullied me, I said, this one go hard though. So only if and then do magic. So I was expecting it even the week before, but there was no eviction and all. So when it just came, I said, okay, you don't do next week, Biggie, give me another 3. Maybe we just do it like. Do you understand? It was just fun, like okay, because pata, there's just 3 weeks left.
Yeah,
do you understand? So 3 weeks is 21 days.
You've done 8 weeks, so
now I think we have like.
It's been 2 weeks.
2 weeks and some days, so for a few
Okay.
days. So people will keep coming, and now we even welcome the next set of people on
welcome.
Sunday. So
all right, Chizoba. I mean, I think I liked watching you in the party. Like you were like the life of the party.
Thank you.
It's not good deal.
And it's the fact that you could have fun with other housemates, but you knew how to have fun by yourself. I think that was so. Thank you for making that interesting for us. But speaking about when you were evicted, and even before that, I caught you on right there in the diary session saying that it would really hurt you if you were evicted on Sunday. So obviously it was a thing for you. What was the feeling? What was going through your mind at that time?
So I said it would hurt me because I started the show. I was even unsure of myself. Then as the show was progressing, I was just getting more and more confident on the show. Exploring my talent. So I just wanted to keep doing that to the end. And there's this thing about being on the show, you will go so far, you just want to see that end. Nobody wants to go far and just stop somewhere in the middle. So I was
not middle, honey. 8 weeks is not
so,
middle.
7 weeks, but I just wanted to see the end. As with every other person on the show wants to see the end. So I was like, okay, fine. But I also had this thing in my heart, like, if this is the end of my journey, then fine, I'll go out and face the world. But emotions now, you know how it is. Just I want to be there, but it's fine.
Okay.
I'm glad my sister is there representing, so I still have someone in there.
Yeah.
There's not both of us out here, so that's still good.
Yeah. Now for you, I think a part that was really you were generally a funny person in the house, right? But then there was a part, like, your diary sessions were always very hilarious. Was that a strategy for you?
No, it was not a strategy, because if I feel like if I'm doing something same way, it's not a strategy then, because it was just me being me. So if I was like not funny in the house and I can't enter diary session, good, make only people laugh, then that means it's strategy. Or if I was, change it, like I was funny in the diary session, not funny in the house. So it was just me. So it was just like a straight line. This is what I do. This is because even some of me, I don't know the ways people see it. Even I feel like, say, I even go move myself for there, because any small thing, this thing, you want to do clown role, this. So it's not like you get, if I have the role to, like, say we get one drama we want to do, next thing they see Osi and Osi, you are the king. So me, I be who? I be servant. So it was just, so they don't know the role that I would give, where they would give me. So that one, it didn't make me feel surprised. So if I want to, I would say, okay, make me say form, say mature, but I can't force who I'm not. Do you understand? So I just let it go. So that's who I was, the playful part, the filter. If I say anything, I go talk out. Do you understand? So it was no strategy. I didn't even, if not because I thought it was even there, even not because most times I go into the direction, to me, I feel like I'm always being serious. There's only the house. It's only the house.
There's this particular instance where Big Brother, you were not evicted. Nobody was evicted that week, but Big Brother asked for you guys to campaign. Yeah. I think that was so funny. And then you go into the diary session, and then you start saying, if I've done anything to you guys, then please forgive me. Do you remember?
I remember.
That trended, and that was so online.
I just beg you, because you don't, village people have not come after you. If they come after you, you know what I'm talking about. So you don't know how they operate. So let me just beg them in advance. Nobody say, okay, it's because you did not beg us. So do you understand? So I had to beg them in advance that, okay, if I've done everything, before you now know, one person from my kindergarten will say, "Na me do offer a hair." So do you understand? Sharpen a hair. So I just say, I beg them down. All this kind of thing, you don't know people. Now them go know you at this point. Like, this one, they not be this senior way. So I just had to clear, just say that one came from. I didn't even know it was, be perceived as being funny. So I didn't even know. I've never even had time to watch the diary section. I've seen few, maybe the Premier Cool body odor on the egg, stealing of the eggs on the one I said, Big Brother, are you talking about if I'm okay now or general? Those three. But I've not really seen the rest. I've never seen any diary section. I know the egg one is the one. But I'm not.
That Big Brother actually to retrieve and redistribute. Did he give you your reward though?
I say they should be calling me anytime I want to reach the promised land.
All that work.
Something they happen. Should I give you instance? Egg. I won't receive. I do my reward. First mission, second mission. People are begin vex. Give me. Second one too. My partner win head of house. I say it don't be.
Oh yeah.
We go enjoy that one because everything. It reach our turn. People are begin vex too. They say we know they enter. Third one too. There's one that happened too. There's one other thing that happened that I didn't get reward. I'm like, say they use swear for me. And they say this thing. So it's just that's just I don't know, but it is what.
Yeah, but it should all that work for the stealing of the eggs. That I won't say stealing. Do you asked to do that?
Yeah.
No, this the owner of the eggs asked me to retrieve them. So now him get eggs. He can say, oh yeah, go retrieve and come. So it's the owner of the house. So nobody can say it's not stealing here. So
hopefully they'll send you a reward, maybe post show.
Me then send them if people are hearing this, please. They ask for that reward. I beg, please send it.
All right, so let me move to Chizoba now.
Yeah.
I don't know what I feel like, because I saw this just checking Twitter yesterday. I already saw quite a number of people tagging you, and I'm like, Chizoba, she wasn't problematic, in the house. But
I don't know.
she wasn't problematic in the house. But then again, this is my question, because you seem quite emotional.
Yeah.
Also, your sister is, let's say, in a way, like she's been very active on the show. from day one. So there's always conversation around her. And it feels like people have to defend, online. And it's a good thing, but at the same time, like, it comes with, you have supporters, but you're also going to have lots of people trolling you. So as an extension, that could extend to you. So do you think that you are ready to face, online, the heat that's going to come online post-show, the trolls? Because it will come.
First of all, I think I can face the trolls, because usually, like, I'm an emotional person, but it's only those people I care about and love that can actually affect me. Any other person I don't know, your words, your opinions about me don't matter. So I don't think trolls will be my issue. And also, I've been told already, don't bother reading comments on social media. Don't bother. People have their opinions and you can't change it. So if you're going in there defending yourself, you're just giving them something to talk about. So I can handle it.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Okay, fair enough. And speaking of Ozzy, because you mentioned, you recently mentioned them. Speaking of Ozzy, I think that was one time we saw you get angry, where I think like first 3-4 weeks, Ben, that is, you snapped at Ozzy. Is it only you? I need you to explain what happened, because it was sort of like out of the blue, that period. What happened with that particular lash out at Ozzy?
Okay, so they just showed me last and they even shoot now. Okay, what happened was that that week we lost our wager, so everybody was angry. We were just coming from the wager stuff, and everybody was angry. As we enter inside, and me can't give speech as far joking man. People can't listen, so you just like Matthew I think just give speech finish, and I won't give speech finish. Me we can't give the speech finish. Now me they can't give microphone infringement. So,
okay, I think I remember.
The people say you just give speech finish. After like 10 minutes, now you say, guys, let's keep it up. Let's do this. Now you can't go get them. So at that point, I was already angry because I was furious, because what made me get infringement was because I was lamenting on how people use the toilet. That toilet, I don't know. You go see like 10 water bottles. Am I lying?
Yeah, no.
All the blue water I can't dey vex. So I got it. So when I was going, the last thing I wanted to hear was someone probably make a joke out of it, or normally a joke where I go take. Because I thought if it was before they give me microphone, with this and play say you don't get to I'm on 1, I'm on 3. But at that point, because of the fact say the role where I don't play, I don't go give spare, now me come fail and first. So I didn't want to hear that joke. I didn't want to hear no joke. So I just went up and just said something like, you don't go lose guard, all those kind. But
you did lose guard. Did you not lose
now that you're saying it is funny. If you had said it in that part, at that point, I still don't want to learn anymore. I just said, okay, I had to say, make it calm down, no talk at me again. You see, that kind of thing. See, talk at me again. So I see, reply me. I said, okay, me will say my mouth no good before. I said, okay, make I give you waiting you define. So that was just it. And after I think it was up to 1 hour. I think 1 hour, less than an hour. We settled, and then it was there.
Okay. Now for Chizoba, OC was like your bestie, right? Ben, what was that? What was it about like OC? What was it about OC that drew you guys close as friends?
Okay, so OC and I now, we have the same sibling dynamic kind of. Ozzy is more out there and him is the calm one. Same with my sister and I. And we just got talking and realized that we share the same interests. We read books a lot. We watch the same type of movies. In fact, like my collection is almost like his collection in movies. So we just share the same thing. And then he was also someone that I could talk to easily. Like he had this big brother thing going on. Like if I talk to him, he will give me an honest opinion, but at the same time he won't just give me his opinion and just dish it out. And like he was always careful with his words, but he will correct you and tell you, you can be better at this, you can do this, but you're also wrong in this. And he was also encouraging me also to put myself out there. And same as me for him, he was also going through some emotional issues in the house because of what he has outside and all that, things he left unsettled outside. So he will bear his out to me. I'll listen to him, encourage him. Okay, keep pushing. Because I know there are so many times he was like, should he just leave because he's worried? And I was like, no, you will stay here to the end. So that was, we were just being each other's emotional, comforter, if that's the word. So just the sibling vibe, safe.
Okay. So what's your thoughts? Not how did you feel? What's your thoughts on OC nominating Ben?
So when OC nominated Ben, OC and OZ to be precise.
Okay, OZ nominated Ben
yeah,
as well.
both of them nominated Ben. I was like, both of you guys, like our wardrobe just beside each other, we're in the corner, and I was like, this is Ben from day one. You're always laughing at his jokes. So why Ben? And Ben is my person. But then again, these three people are like the most competitive people in the house. Ben always winning tasks. Same with OC and Ozzy. So I just thought to myself, I was like, oh, maybe it's from a competitive standpoint. Maybe they see Ben as someone that they don't take out now might, stop them from winning the money, stuff like that. So I was like, okay, fine. That's probably why. And I didn't take it personal. Although I was like, you could have chosen somebody else, but like I didn't take it personal because it's a competition at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And Ben is a strong competitor in my opinion. So yeah, so just say it from a competitive point standpoint.
But Ben, how did you feel about
left you to the last day?
how do you feel about OZ and OC nominating you?
As I said, I don't feel. I only felt some type of way about it for like 20 minutes. Things don't stay my head. I don't talk him because he came to me at that point, and I just told him. So when it was the first one person first, I see they laugh, say it was still funny. Then it can't be too bad. I said, family affairs, and that kind of, and then we just talked about it, and because he came to meet me, I no go explain. I don't go explain for any person who I nominate. As I even finish, I crack joke, you first laugh. I say, no worry, I'll come back again, I'll crack the joke, you laugh. But for them, I feel like they felt some time, because they probably didn't know that we're going to open, the stuff together. And they felt some type of way, and then they came to me, and then they were trying to explain that it's not personal, and I'm like, I just crack the joke on the table tennis stand with Sean, like, but not two family, I don't get him. So just aside from that, we just left it as that. So I still see them as good person. There's still people I'm going to work with, even outside of the house. No hard feelings. I respect them a lot, and yeah, we're still going to work. There's nothing, even regardless if I was still in the house. Before the house, I never nominated them. Before the house. While I was in the house, I never nominated them. So if I've seen some, but even outside the house, even though I said, okay, my eyes not open, I told her that my eyes not open, but it's not something that we have still done. The way me I think is different. So everybody think differently. So I wouldn't have still.
You moved past it.
Done. So that's just it. So.
All right, let's move away from the twins and talk about Ben. Let's do Anita. Now you were close to Anita, obviously. You guys were friends, but I'm coming from an angle of Anita in a ship. It felt like you were so big on revealing, the age thing with Tofa. Right. Why was that? Why were you bent on revealing the age situation?
I was not big on it. We just had conversations about it once or twice, and that was it. And that once or twice, these bloggers, if you say they cut down maybe 15 seconds, they play, we'll come like say now every time I was talking about it, you get. So it was the type of thing where Anita is my friend. Many people know. Anita come meet me. Say how far? There's speculations, because even Tofa never told me his age. I didn't know him outside of it, so I want to know the age too. So myself, I speculate. Do you understand? Because that house feels small, but everything goes around. Yeah. So people were speculating that it was 26. Do you know? Even so, everybody knew in the house, but it's just that the main person will get the matter. No, and she can't meet one of the closest person, because after Nelly, I'm the closest person to her, and Nelly no go no, because Nelly no be Suj, no be Tofa friend. I say, how far? What did you think? I said, me too. I'm speculating that he will be 26. That's why I just said. I said, so I think 26, because why I even said was just like, if I come out of the house and I find out you get to know about it, she go cut him up. I'm trying to say that's my friend. Do you understand? Okay. I know how she feels about it. I said, he said she will cut me. I'm like, okay. I don't hold Tofa nothing at that point, because he was not my friend. It was just my acquaintance. I'm like, okay. Let us have it 26. Even the 26 where I even can't talk safe. No, I can't come out again. Yeah, another one again.
I think we need Tofa to come out and clarify, because I think they also made, I don't know which is right, but I think they also made a mistake about his name. I think something is Joseph, but he's not Joseph. I don't know. Yeah. And maybe where he's from.
Is that one the mistake again?
Yeah, that's
a box.
That's what?
Like with the name Joseph in the house. I don't know.
I don't know if it's Joseph or they wrote Jacob. I know that I saw it online that there's another, but then he's gonna have to come out.
Yeah. So there was I was not me and this. It was just me being a good person to my friend. You know,
Yeah.
anyway, everyone would have done that regardless. So
Okay, but then there's also this part where I think when they fought about the age thing, you were like, I think you were talking to someone, and then Anita came out. I caught this one live. Anita came out, and I think she wanted to sleep in another bed or another room. Like before she even said, I think she was like, "Is there any free space in your room?" Like you were so eager to like kind of like you were happy they were fighting to like look for where she would stay.
Are you sure you caught this one or someone
I
told
caught
you?
this one.
No.
And then wait. Do you remember when she now said, "Don't worry, you don't have to show me. Just tell me, is there an empty bed?" Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. So like, was the eagerness?
Eager.
You know.
That's the thing. Some of the things, not everything you people
like
say. She felt on para for me. That's why I didn't even want to, because when she was coming, I saw her angry. I was like, "What is it?" She was really angry. So she was parrying. Then when she was parrying, she was looking for an empty bed to sleep. She said she was not want to sleep in the room. She was just grunting, and I wanted to talk to her. I was like, "Are you okay? Do you want to talk?" She said she doesn't want to talk. And then she asked me, "Is there an empty bed in the room?" I'm like, yeah, because there are some people that don't sleep in our room. I think Wani was sleeping in that period, and some people that were evicted. I said, empty bed. What did I for talk? And I said empty bed day. So just go to the room. And
it was the eagerness. Like, yeah, they're fighting.
God.
I think that's it. But I think it's sort of toned down, initially, because the narrative was like, you had an issue with both of them together. But how do you feel about, Tofa and Anita though?
Anita is not even my type. That's the thing.
No, that's not the question I asked you.
I'm just telling you that. So the narrative, that's not my type. Do you understand? So she's just a friend. That's not my type. I just like her personality. So not body where no. So how do I feel about Anita and Tofa? I feel good. Really and truly, I was actually rooting for them, and people can see. People that have eyes can actually see that I was rooting for them, because I'll just say this one. So the last time they had a serious fight, nobody could beg Anita to talk to Tofa in the house. And not that because she's here. Who made Anita talk to Tofa?
Ben.
Even Nelly, her closer, that she came and talked to Anita.
Anita even said it.
She mentioned it.
She mentioned it. He said, if not for Ben. So tell me, if I know like person, I'll say, oh yeah, go now and go and talk to this person. Yeah. She told me, I have to go and meet. I said, you go talk to this boy now. I did it from, a space of love. So there's, and even the Tofa, we were cool. Not be all still do one game where we say we begin to sing. I don't know if you watch that. They say we begin to sing praise and worship. Was always doing stuff together. Always laughing.
I don't think we're going to wrap up from Anita real quick. But I don't think the people even thought that you wanted Anita. I think it was like you just wanted to pepper them. But then that sort of toned down, because even Tofa initially, it's like he doesn't have an issue, but it's like, for instance, Anita, it's in the morning, Anita dresses up, and I don't know, maybe she paints her nails or wears something new. That before he even gets to compliment her and say, you're looking at Ben's already in front.
Oh, and make I explain this one. That time was there. I must explain this one. What happened was that it's the way girls want their guys to be, and Tofa is not doing that. So she's.
How do you know that?
That's what she told me. He said she first asked me, Ben, is this nails not fine? You know
that
kind.
You
remember the time? This nails not fine. I said it's fine. Because I'm not getting compliments from Tofa. So she now said when he comes, compliment me. That kind of say, make you remember. I said they do the compliment. She sent me message when he comes. Because that kind of compliment me. I don't know that I sent you the message. Because this your nails. Did you just make it? So she try send signal to the guy. She get to the point that even married man TJ compliments her before. Now that one vex her part. How will a married man compliment me before person where they talk to me, they talking stage? She was even I think you heard about it.
Yeah, it was just a compliment her as well.
She told you to compliment her. She even said make this one talk about her. So at least Tofa go feel
learn.
He just missed all the
signs. He
signs.
just missed everything. So maybe now when he can't get, say, so you go call and say, now this maybe when she calls her, this is why I'm vexing, but she will not tell her that now me send Ben. Because say now this idiot caused the issue. If you no compliment her now, she no go the vex. Do you understand?
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Clarified. All right, Chizoba. I'm sure a number of people would have asked you already. Yeah. So I'm going to ask you because obviously you and your sister with her, and I know that sisters will always have their dynamic and all of that. But then you guys sort of argued a lot, and it was national TV. At some point you cried as well. Even when you're having conversations, like instead of just going to each other and talk about it, you probably be complaining to somebody, and obviously that sort of came off weird to some people online. Was that a strategy? Or what was that?
That was not a strategy. I just feel like on that show we get judged harshly. Like, have people forgotten that they argue with their siblings? Siblings fight, siblings argue. The only difference now is that me and my sister were arguing on a large scale. People are getting to watch it, and then we're in a house. Usually in the real world, we're not always in the same house 24 hours doing the same thing. I have my thing, she has her thing, but now we're doing the same thing. Of course we argue, and our arguments was mainly during task and wager. We never argued about anything. We didn't argue about friends, we didn't argue about food, we didn't argue about anything, because we had our own things going for us. But task, we were working together, so we'll just argue about, pushing ideas and whatnot. So it was not, the arguments were not even, yes, they were deep, because at that moment now emotions are high, but it was
still on the surface.
It wasn't
no animosity or anything.
No animosity at all whatsoever. I cry because it's my sister I'm arguing with, not because I'm arguing, or not because, like, yes, she comes, she's more direct and all that, but like, it's just because I'm arguing with my sister, that's why I cry, and just surge of emotions. But it's not like she never said anything so hurtful to me, like, oh, I hate you. Just the energy of arguing with your sister was making me cry.
Who was the initial one with the idea to come on the show?
We both auditioned at different times, but like 4 times each. So there was nobody's idea. I saw the audition. I was like, oh, yeah, she's like, yeah, let's do it.
Okay, as a duo.
But like, as a duo. It's not like she had an idea or I had an idea.
Okay. Ben, you're close to Chizoba. What's your thought on hiring a sister? Close to the mic.
Okay, I just think, left to me, I just think they think differently. They're two different people, and this one, say if it better if one of them dull, then not just one go they talk. Do you understand? I just feel say, I know I'm calling them over Sabi, but I just feel like 2 of them know. This one don't say, okay, I want to put. I'm going to give an instant of Onyeka is she be the theater arts person, drama and da. And it reached time for theater this thing. So at that point, she won't make this one keep quiet, no talk. And this one go be like, say, okay, the fact say you study this thing for school no means say I can't put my own input. And that kind of stuff, they feel fight kid them, because don't go to say keep short. You can talk say, calm down. Now this is my thing. I do it in 4 years. You can talk say do it like this. So Yeka's, she's trying to make it good, very good, and say this one no go fit. So it's just when they are now clashing, or sometimes this one feel say, okay, let's say something like, it didn't even allow me take my own idea, or maybe I wanted to do, okay, I think there's one drama she wanted to do, she just gave Sia.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, give me the child.
And that was not the road originally. Like me, for
so
example,
it was more about including you more.
Yeah, some things that me I would leave. Like me now, if you give me drunkard, I go do them. But some people, there's not even one time. I think we only do one drama. They give Anita, say you go do, say your body they smell. Because if it's body that is smelling, I'm not doing. That kind of me. I say bring it. Body they smell. Nobody say my body they smell for real life. And so now giving her that robe, like, okay, you didn't even ask me what I want to do. If it's what, do you understand? So I feel like that's where, and it's most times when they clash that I see. Now when they will get tax, sponsor tax. Okay, let's do this thing. This particular task, drama no good for him. Let us do presentation. This one will say, okay, now drama good for him. You understand? It's just, that's how me I see it. I don't see it. I see them because they actually love each other a lot. You see any small thing with them, because if you don't like person, they could cry for the person. And as this one they cry, so that one said they give them the cries, the tears back. So you won't cry, I make I give you two. Do you understand? So they give themselves. So it's not like I feel like they love themselves so much. And see when she leave, she cried river for house now. If you go there happy, if you know, like say that one she don't go. That way, boy, she was crying that she was
I
down.
think there was a task she said she wanted to win for you or something like that. Yeah, that's cute. Anyways, you had a field moment with the whole Victoria, Cassie, and Onyeka's, fight, that situation.
Field moment.
Like you had fun with it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh yes.
Yeah. But let me start with you. What do you think about the Onyeka and Vicky dynamic, and of course the recent clash they had?
Honestly, when their issues started, I just thought it was like, it's not that deep. Do you get? When Onyeka said she wanted to know if Vicky likes Ozzy, I even used to clear, why do you care if Vicky likes Ozzy? But then that's my sister's interest. Fine. And with the argument here, that day that they had the argument, okay, because of when the parrot spoke, Vicky just said, Onyeka said this thing, Onyeka said this thing. And Onyeka was like, if you're calling me out, what if the people that their names were called in that conversation start fighting me? But then Vicky didn't say,
did Vicky call Onyeka out before Onyeka admitted it was her? Or
yeah,
after?
She called her out before Onyeka admitted it was her.
Oh, okay.
So that's where Onyeka was like, but you knew who the third person was, and it was Cassia. If you were using that energy that you're calling people, you should have said Onyeka, Cassia. Do you get? And Vicky was like, of course I won't call her my friend. So Onyeka was like, am I not your friend today? You're calling me out like that. And then they've always had tension between them.
Do you think this is about Ozzy?
Ozzy, the tension between Onyeka and Vicky, to be honest, and Ozzy is part of it, but other things as well.
Like
other
what?
things like, oh, maybe she's heard Vicky and Cassie having a conversation about her and all that. So there's just tension between them. They were friends before, but then they just, I don't know, lost the friendship.
So you can't place what you think it is?
Honestly, I can't place what I think it is at all.
You don't think it's Ozzy?
I don't know. Because when it comes to Ozzy and that, I don't know what's in that. Can it be called a triangle? Triangle where the man has stated that he has a girlfriend. Triangle where the women there have said they don't like him.
Man, he doesn't get girlfriends.
Then the girls feel like they don't like him. I'm even surprised because Vicky too has said, oh, she doesn't like Ozzy. So even hearing that she wanted to kiss him, I'm like, if I even confusing me. I mean, I was going through my own things in that house. I didn't even have time to get on their matter. If I ask her and you say no, then you know it's no. So
Ben, what do you think? Because we have to wrap up the interview now. What do you think? Like, close to the mic.
I feel like they like Victoria and Onyeka likes Ozzy, but I just feel like there are different levels to it. Victoria one is really she don't they go already. Do you understand? Onyeka's one is something that can still be controlled, like in the sense that if they evict one of them today, it go down. If they come out of the house, Onyeka will face her business in her hand. Do you understand? Because other distraction. But in that house, two of them, I'm not gonna lie, two of them actually like, and then their issue started from Ozzy to be Ozzy. Do you get? Because I don't see why Onyeka would go and be meet Victoria and say, do you like Ozzy? What do you concern you? Do you understand? Stay on your own. Do you understand? Face your do you like Ozzy? So it just so that I feel like Ozzy too is part of it. Do you understand? And Ozzy too want to play safe. You don't want to offend Victoria. You don't want to offend Onyeka. Yeah. As they tell Victoria, say, you don't mind Onyeka. Nah, nonsense. Go to Onyeka, say, don't mind Victoria. She's just jealous. So he's trying to play a safe game, which is himself. He can't play safe game, so at least you don't secure two people who will nominate you. Onyeka will never put your name. Victoria herself will never put your name. So it's
Plus that's a storyline on the show, and I think that's a big hold on. Just have a storyline. I think you work with that. But anyways, I'm just gonna ask quick questions, and this will be quick answers. Most challenging moment in the house?
Waking up very early and going to work out.
Yeah. Okay, what about you?
My own is not waking, is the workout, because I can wake up early, but now that workout will be the problem.
You don't like to
work out? If it's wake up early to do something else, to eat, so only the workout, we say I go to 50, but no. Yeah.
Happiest moment in the house?
Happiest moment.
My own is winning sponsor tax. So.
My own is...
You won quite a lot.
Yeah.
Before you left, yeah.
When we came into the house.
Okay.
It was like, wow, I'm finally here.
Made it, finally. Since you came out, what's the most surprising thing you found out?
Kelly and Cassia.
Okay.
That I hate my sister. Everybody hates your sister, I hate you. I'm like, I don't hate my sister, beg. Like, how would I even hate? Why would I bring someone I hate to the show?
Is that from her fans or?
From everybody. I think from her fans or people that just opinions. I don't know. Just there in the air that I hate my sister.
But like, do you think that's ever going to get in the way of your relationship?
No, it's not, because I understand what we have, and it's more than that.
I love that. What do you think is the biggest misconception viewers have about you? Let me start with Ben.
Biggest misconception they have about me is that I don't like Anita and Tofao. I don't want whatever, or I like Anita. Does that... This thing around, that's the biggest misconception. If actually they know I am with my female friends, then they will understand. So
okay, what about you?
For me, it's the hate my sister and me and OC have a thing. I'm like, where do you see the thing?
Really?
OC, yes, I've been hearing that as well, that we have a thing. I'm like, What thing?
I didn't see that at all.
Thank you for not seeing.
Maybe you
like him now. That's the thing now.
Maybe.
Maybe I like.
Why? What did they see
them
then?
Or something like that. I don't know. People that like our relationship was platonic. Nothing inappropriate. No inappropriate discussions. Nothing. So where people seeing that thing happening?
Okay. So, what was that? You want to say something? What do you want to say?
Nothing.
Say what you
Nothing.
Okay. So, for both of you, what is your relationship right now? Where is it at this point? That's Chizoba and Ben.
Where did Lady go? So
Oh, yeah.
Which one's Lady Go?
Anything she
Yeah, people are already signaling to me.
anything she say, let's talk now.
We're getting to know each other. We agreed in the house that when we come out of the house, we'll get to know each other.
Now you're out.
Yes, now we're out, but we're very busy now. We've barely even had time to just spend time.
We don't want to ask this question. It's actually very simple, but what is it? What is it like? Are you guys friends? Are you looking to keep it romantic?
Ben has made it clear that he's not going to be my friend.
What about you?
Me?
Yes.
Me, I'm getting to know him.
You did not know him enough. 8 weeks.
No, that's a confined space. Now I want to know him with his friends, his family, and all that too. And so this is now knowing him in the real world. Life there is not like life out here. It's very, very different. I just wish everybody.
Is there a possibility? I know you want to see where it goes. Is there a possibility that I might move from platonic?
Definitely.
They can what?
Move from platonic.
Definitely.
Is it even platonic, right? I don't know.
No.
Yeah.
What is it?
Ben, talk to me now. Oh yeah, Ben. I think she wants your lead in this, and then
let her answer.
She has answered.
I want your lead.
No, I want your own lead in this. Let her answer.
Guys, okay, Ben. She's spoken. Speak.
You know, you said time on.
So yeah, what do you have to say?
Whatever she leads, you know.
But are you open to anything?
Yeah, sure. What do you say again?
Ben.
As she said, we're talking, so we're just, we're talking. See what I say. Time will tell.
Anyways, it was fun, definitely fun talking to Ben and Chizoba, both of you. Shout out to you for, being interesting on this interview. One of the best I've had, so far. I wish you the best. Plans going forward. Do you have specific things you want to, delve into? Have you figured that out yet?
Time will tell.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a vibe on Lava Lounge.
93.3.